Hello there. As you can see, I'm still in Maui for a couple more weeks. But back at home in the Napa Valley, I know that Bonny's Vineyard is waking up. So I asked Esther to take some photos and videos for us so that we could enjoy the miracle of spring. So come along with me and let us check out the baby grapes. After a cold, stormy winter, when the vines have been dormant for months, viticulturists and farmers begin to walk through the vineyard, checking for a slight swelling of the buds here and there. This tiny shift is the first sign that the vineyard is coming back to life. When the buds begin to swell and look cottony, the excitement is electric. Tractors are tuned up, frost protection is double-checked, and everyone gets ready for a busy spring in the vineyard. Bud break truly feels and looks like a miracle. Each tiny bud contains a perfect grape cluster or two inside of it, and as each bud breaks open, the grape clusters within emerge accompanied by beautiful, fragile leaves. The baby pinks and greens seen on the vines here are the same for both red and white grape varieties. At this stage, the buds, clusters, and leaves are as delicate as they look. If the air temperature drops below freezing, the tiny clusters, shoots, and leaves will turn black and drop off the vine. The vine itself will recover, but there will be no crop that year. So frost protection is critical and is accomplished using multiple strategies. Delaying pruning can delay bud break until later in the spring when freezing temperatures are less likely. Disking or mowing the cover crop allows the earth to warm up during the day, radiating that warmth back up to the vine and new growth at night. Wind machines mix up the air and keep cold air from settling close to the ground. Overhead sprinklers apply a constant light mist of water, sometimes covering the vines in ice, holding them at exactly 32 degrees, which is 1 critical degree above damage. In Bonny's Vineyard, we use all 4 of these strategies. Here we can see men working in the vineyard addressing weed control. Overhead frost protection sprinklers are tested and untangled from errant grape tendrils left from last year's growing season. Today, Val is firing up the wind machine, making sure it will start with a moment's notice. This time of year, vineyard managers like Val listen to the frost report every evening so they can plan their middle-of-the-night strategy. The Weather Service shares predicted temperatures along with dew point. A high dew point lowers the likelihood of frost. A low dew point means get ready to turn on the frost protection. A frost alarm is permanently hooked up to a strategically placed thermometer and warns the vineyard manager via telephone.
Zone 1, 57 degrees Fahrenheit, okay. Zone 2, okay. Zone 3, okay.
The alarm is typically set to go off at 35 or 36 degrees to give the farmer time to get to the vineyard. Once in the vineyard, the manager actively monitors thermometers throughout the property, turning on protection at the most advantageous moment, always being mindful of not wanting to waste fuel or water. After a night of vigilant frost protection, the manager may return home to get a couple hours of sleep before his day in the vineyard begins all over again. as he tends to and marvels at the beautiful new buds, tiny clusters, and leaves. So I hope you enjoyed this little vineyard tour and the miracle of bud break as much as I did. This is Bonny Meyer, DiVine Conversations. See you next time.